Thank you. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Thank you, Todd. Johnny, more about you in a moment. I want to thank the team at Coca-Cola for your sponsorship, your leadership, your Canadian bottling, your community involvement. I want to say a word about Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. Larry, I want to thank you for bringing excellence to Canada. Toronto FC, Toronto Maple Leafs, come on, whoever, Larry's here. Larry, that is a testament to you. The Raptors. Toronto Tempo, the new women's basketball team, and the PWHL Scepters and beyond, but just a true commitment. It is a great honor, may I also say, to be in the presence of greatness. We are in the presence of greatness. Yes, Gianni, but also Alessandro Nesta. Alessandro Nesta, World Cup winner, 78 caps for the Azzurri. Leader at Lazio, AC Milano, Montreal Impact, brings his talents to Canada to help raise our game. The best defender in Italian history, and if he's the best defender in Italian history, he is the best defender. And he's a modest man, yes. 48 pays, organisés conjointement par 3 nations pour la toute première fois. Des matchs à Vancouver et à Toronto, des bars pour des amateurs des sports, des hôtels, des festivals avec le coke partout, il faut le dire. Un spectacle sans précédent. 40 years ago, I sat in the basement of my house and I watched every game of the 1986 World Cup, including the 3 that Canada played. It was our first World Cup. It was in Mexico. Captain Bruce Wilson led a team of tradespeople, students. In fact, the striker, as Carlos Cordero knows, welcome Carlos, the striker of the Canadian team was a classmate of mine at university, John Catliff, still lives in Vancouver. So a group of amateurs against Michel Platini's France. That was our first game. It was a bit sobering, but we were close. We won team determination in that tournament. Do we still give team determination? Or do we? We might have awarded ourselves team determination in that tournament. But we wore the Maple Leaf with pride on the world's biggest stage, playing the beautiful game. And it's interesting and it's important what's happened to football, soccer in this country since world-class talent like Alessandro coming here, passing on their knowledge. The game has flourished. The alleyways of Brampton, l'École d'école de Trois-Rivières, coaching academies from Victoria to St. John's. Our team's getting better and better. Our women's team winning gold at the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. Our captain, Christine Sinclair, breaking the all-time international goal-scoring record, a record she still holds. Our men's team qualifying for the World Cup in Qatar. Yeah. Partly because of very clever scheduling, including playing the U.S. in Hamilton in January in a snowstorm. And we won. I actually had the pleasure, this is the first time, instead of being in my parents' basement, I was actually at the games. I had the privilege of being at some of the games. And I was at Canada-Croatia. Canada-Croatia. And I was wearing one of those watches that monitor your heartbeat. And I swear, when Alphonso Davies, when he scored, my heartbeat went from 60 to 178. So I hope you're prepared. I hope everyone's prepared, because we're going to have some of those moments in a few weeks' time. In 2012, Canada was 112th in the world. Now we're one of the top 30. That's a 75% increase. I'm an economist. It's a 75 increase. We belong on the pitch with the best teams in the world, and we're going to see that. But I think what's important, and part of what today's about, part of what Coke sponsorship's about, part of what you're doing, Maple Leaf Sports, Larry, is about, is all the pitches. Not just the best pitches in the world, but all the pitches, all the sports fields across Canada, everyone participating. And just a few weeks ago, that's why our government made the largest investment in sport in Canada's history, $750 million of funding for the podium, for excellence, but also for the playground. Full participation. Because this is the beautiful game, and we want the beautiful game played everywhere, by everyone. Yes, we're backing Canada Soccer's National Training Centre, creating a permanent home for soccer in Canada. And on Friday, we announced 330 soccer projects across the country, from live match viewings to soccer-themed programs, so all Canadians can come together and celebrate the world.
Because nobody's breathing and everyone is focusing on what is going to happen in Vancouver, in Toronto, and in all other cities, which teams are going to win, which players are going to score, which goalkeepers are going to make incredible saves, which fans will be the best fans. Canada will celebrate, the world will celebrate in Canada. We will unite the world. We have to unite the world, especially in these times. My dear Mark, you are doing really fantastic, and it is necessary. And sometimes, maybe even for the best politicians in the world, sometimes you need an excuse as well to bring people together. We give you that excuse and that reason. One, two, three. Go. Canada, go! Go! Go, Canada! Go. Fantastic, you're ready to become world champion.